Man, what in the world did we just watch? Oh my God, man. Holy smokes. What are we doing, people? Why are we putting ourselves through this? Man, I feel like I lost a bet or something, man. I feel like I lost a bet. And Kata, where you at, bro? You ain't even here yet. You better show up, bro. I'm not playing. I didn't agree to do this by myself. You better come through, my guy. What's up, everybody? DA here, man. Agatha all along is torture right now, man. This is torture. This is nails on the chalkboard. This is cats at night. You know, I mean, I don't know what else to call this, man. This is the worst thing I've ever watched from Marvel. I'm trying to think if there's anything worse than this. And I don't think there is. I think this is it. I think we have reached the bottom of the barrel for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I can't believe this thing got even made. Okay. I'm seriously like, look, I promise. So I got to finish the job. You know, I keep my word. I'm a man of my word. But like, I'm looking right now to do anything else but but deal with Agatha all along. Oh my God. Look, George, Jorge Aguilar. Look, you can show yourself out right now. You can show yourself out. What are you talking about? Holy crap, man. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. All right. Before we bring on Cyfax, the Cyfax is hanging out. We're going to bring them on. Let me just shout out everybody in the chat. Holla at your boy. Thank you guys for being here as I deal with this. Look, I'm glad that there's at least 27 of you guys, and I'm not in here with like 2 or 3 people because that's what I expected. I was like, man, ain't nobody showing up to listen to me recap this trash. So thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Shout out to the folks in the chat. Cool Kev, what's up? Jeff A, what's good, brother? George Aguilar. Like I said, you can stay, bro. You can stay. Joseph Lanham is in the house. What's up? Rachel Mullieri. What's up? Ruby Hoove is in the house. Sergeant Giratina's here. Cyfax, obviously, in the house. We're going to bring him on in a second. Ted's Nerd World. What's up, Ted? Tina Beebe is in the house along with Warren. I see a few other folks here. Look, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and bring on a couple of let's go ahead and bring in the man himself, Cyfax. Bro, did you see this trash?
What's going on, man? Yeah, and you know what? Halfway through watching it, like the app kind of broke for me, and I was like, "Oh, cool, man. Maybe I won't have to continue watching this shit." But then it came back on. So,
damn, you were like, "Damn it, I was being able to get out of this stuff." Oh yeah. My God. Oh man, yeah. Like this is. I'm trying to figure out what Marvel was thinking when they greenlit this series, bro. I have no idea what were they thinking. Why would you greenlight this? This is terrible for your brand alone. Forget the fact that you're trying to do some, messaging or whatever. You got to start thinking about the brand of Marvel. And you're putting this out with the Marvel Cinematic or the Marvel Studios label on it. This is destroying your universe. This is the kind of crap that makes people like, I'm not coming back. I'm done. I mean, what are they doing?
I can't believe they greenlit it, and then it's like they're basing the whole show off of this stupid song, and it's like if somebody brought that in, and they were like, "This is a good idea." Sorry, you're wrong. It's not. It's simply not. It's not a good song. And they've done it twice now. I have a feeling we're gonna get another episode with it sometime.
Right. Okay. So The Witch's Road is what Cyfax is referring to. The Witch's Road. We got another rendition of this stupid, terrible song. Like, I don't understand the writing. I don't understand who wrote this. I don't care about any of the characters. I don't care what they got to go through, what problems they have in their lives. All of this is supposedly trying to like exorcise some demons that they're dealing with. But I swear to God, I just don't care. I don't care about any of these idiots. As far as I'm concerned, man, if this show, I feel like this is torture.
I'm glad they brought in Aubrey. Like, at least she was something good to look at for a minute. But even then, it's like, I don't know what they're doing with her character. Like, there's the obvious, like, some type of old love connection there. But it's like, well, the first time you see her, she's trying to kill her. So what are you doing here?
It
That's
makes no sense, man. It's literally
ridiculous.
like writing by the seat of your pants. What makes sense now? Let's just go ahead and write this shit, and there it is. You know, there's no look. The magic that they introduce here is just all over the place. It's like, what does the plot need right now? You know, for this show, this episode. Oh, we need this chick to grab a knife and draw a circle around somebody to protect them. How is that supposed to work? We don't know anything about the world building. It's just literally make it up as you go. Y'all
And
remember
all their
Indiana
spells,
Jones shit? Go
all their
ahead, man.
spells is just repeating one word, and they just repeat it like 3 or 4 times, and apparently your spell works. And it's like, what? None of, I don't know. They don't explain anything. Things just kind of happen, and
Yeah. It's just crap happening
it's a
for no
hard watch.
reason. It is a hard watch, man. Look, especially after coming off of something like The Penguin that we got this weekend, where you just see quality writing. It's just amazing writing. Now we get to this. God help us all, man.
Well,
Let's see what y'all saying. All right. Cool kid.
The last thing I watched was Joker, man. So this didn't help.
Oh, well, yeah, shit. You know what? This is, man, it's a tie for me, man. It might be a tie between this and the Joker as to which one was worse. But, you know, I actually liked the original Joker. So Joker 2 is, you know, it hurt. That was like painful to watch Joker 2. This is just garbage that I don't even want to watch. But I feel like, you know, we promised the people. So here we are, you know, watching bullshit for nothing. Cool Kev just got done watching it for Aubrey. Yeah, Aubrey Plaza looked good. She was a little cutie pie in there, so good for her. But I mean, come on, that's it. That's what we doing. We just watching it for the eye candy.
They're finally bringing in a little bit of the gay they were talking about. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, this was definitely the gayest Marvel. This was exactly that. You know, in multiple areas, and we'll get to it. Evening DA, it's always great to be right on time. Also, you think you can invite Hold My DualShock to join you this coming Sunday for your next live stream. Actually, this Sunday, I'm going to be out of town. You guys know tomorrow, all right? Tomorrow, I am heading out to Nashville to join the EBN meetup over at Icon. Been talking about it for a while. That starts this weekend. So I'm actually out of town. May not even stream at all, but we'll see. We'll see. I might be able to do a Sunday live stream. All depends. I don't think I am. Actually, I don't think I am, because I'm going to be tired coming off my flight. I leave Sunday, and then I don't know if I'm going to get back in time. I got to check my flights. But in any case, yeah, probably don't plan on a DA's office coming this Sunday. But maybe we might pick it up again next week. So, yeah, thank you for that. And I will absolutely invite Hold My DualShock on in a future stream. Best believe that. So look for them guys to come through. I'm gonna give them an invite. If they can make it, great. We'll have a great time. Look, Sergeant Gears, my God.
Tomorrow. I'll probably join them on their show tomorrow if they send out an invite.
Okay.
It's a good little show, man. They do good stuff over there. They deserve more subscribers, in my opinion.
Oh, we'll see what we can do. My God, this episode is sure to drive folks crazy as hell. I'll give you that, bruh. This is a terrible episode, man. This is an absolutely god awful episode. I don't get it, man. I don't get why they decided to go in this direction. There's a lot of different directions you could have did with Agatha, with this character, with witches, with, you know, horror. You could have took it to a really hardcore horror angle. It seems like they went into a comedic angle, and it's not funny. Have you laughed at all yet, Cyphex, at any of this shit?
Not at any of it. Other like the wine mom thing on episode 3, because of how ridiculous that is that they actually did that, you know. But that's not what they want me to be laughing at.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to laugh at that. That's not supposed to be funny. And I don't know what is. I know what's supposed to be funny because I see the jokes, but I'm like, nothing is funny. This is supposed to be a comedy. At least be funny. Throw some slapstick in there. Do some Three Stooges shit or whatever. You're not making this entertaining for us at all. I'm literally just being tortured. All right, I'm being tortured for 40 minutes or whatever this episode lasted. Oh my God, man. Cool Kev, I felt better when Aubrey showed up, and then it all went to shit. Yeah, it did, real quick too. All right, Aubrey was there, and it's like, all right, what are they doing with this character? Look, there are multiple times in Cyphex, I don't know if you had this, there are multiple times when I lost track of what the hell was going on in the episode and what the conversation was. And I had to like, okay, I got to skip back and rewatch this because I don't even, I am so distracted just trying to sit up here and watch this trash. I feel so distracted. Like I can't keep paying attention to this. I don't know what's happening.
I
Something else
zoned
happens
out.
in the room. Yeah, I'm just
Definitely
zoning out, man.
a few times, and I'm like, man, dude. It's like I'm
Golly,
pushing through
man.
it just so I can come on here to talk about it, but it's like it's a rough watch, man.
Man, hit like. Thank you. Hit like, y'all. Please. Gotta support the DA through his pain. Thank you, Obi Dean. Man, look, I'm here. I'm doing it. Support, hit the like button. All right. Share the video out. So at least I get something out of this shit. All right. Because right now I'm not getting anything out of this except for, hanging out with y'all, which is always a blessing. But this is just trash, man. He says, imagine watching Joker and Agatha in the same week. We just did it. All right. Akash, what's up, bro? We just literally did that.
Should do a wellness check on Kata, man. Make sure he's even still around.
He might be like, you're right, bro. He might be passed out on the floor unconscious after watching this hot garbage. Okay. You might be right, man. He might just be like, look, man, I was throwing up. I was vomiting up everything that I ate this morning watching this trash. I don't think I can do this. Holy crap, man. Look, I can't believe, look, I love the cleavage. What cleavage? All of these chicks are flat-chested. Was there cleavage? Did I miss some cleavage?
Aubrey Plaza and what's Agatha, like their dresses were pretty revealing.
But they kind of but they ain't like, they kind of B cups, ain't they? They're kind of B cups or maybe small C's. I didn't see a lot of boobage. All right. Not that I cared.
That part.
Maybe again, I zoned out a couple of times. So damn, I might have missed something. I don't know. Shit, man. That was it though. What is that? Oh, yeah. I don't think there was any cleavage to love, Rachel. I mean, God bless you if you found some cleavage. If you found something, look, hats off to you. I saw nothing of enjoyment at all. Okay. I was thoroughly being tortured for 40 minutes of this garbage, or 30, 35 minutes? I don't even know, man. I had to rewind it so many times just to say, okay, I don't know what the fuck's happening. I got to pick up on the plot. God damn, why did they make this crap? Marvel, man, get it together, man.
I'm wondering if they're just going to continue on with the same type of thing. Like, is all the trials just going to be these
little escape
rooms? Like, is that all it's going to be? Just over and over, every trial is just some type of lame little escape room for each one, and then at the end they'll have some type of fight between the witches, and that's it. Is that all we're getting?
That's probably what it is. This is just going to be one little escape room mission after another. It's just going to be kind of garbage. George Aguilar says the show got a 321% increase between week 1 and week 2. You got to understand that the measurement is what you have to look at, the days that they're measuring. So when they measured the first Agatha, it only had like 72 million or something. It had a very small amount of minutes watched. And that's based on the fact that it dropped on like, I think Wednesday, and they were only measuring Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I mean, they had 2 episodes, but they were only measuring like a day or a day and a half or whatever. That's the only measurement that they had. So obviously, if you get to a 3rd episode and then everybody that had an opportunity to watch it for the rest of that week, of course, it's going to have an increase. This week is going to be the test. So let's see how many minutes it increases from week 3 to week 4. That's going to be the test, George, because again, it started it started late in the week. You gotta look at the numbers and the range that they're measuring. You can't just look at the percentage, because the percentage might lead you to believe, oh, it tripled in the number of people watching it from week to week. But if you only measure 2 days of the previous week, then you really don't have a strong measurement. You see what I'm saying? So it's really like important to measure that shit out properly, because they ain't gonna do it on Luminate or all these other places. They don't gonna give you the details.
Now we're getting to the episodes that even like the early reviewers didn't have, so we'll be able to tell a little bit for next week or whatever. I don't see it getting any better, man. Like,
oh, it's not getting any better. Look,
I don't care about any of the characters, so that makes
that's the main thing.
That makes it worse.
Right. If you don't care about characters, listen, if you care about a character, folks, you will follow them through anything they're going through thick and thin, through hell and high water. You will follow that character because you like that character. I use the example of Captain Jack Sparrow all the time. Captain Jack Sparrow is the reason that Pirates of the Caribbean works, because you like him. The rest of the movie could be absolute garbage, and a lot of them have been. But Captain Jack Sparrow, you will follow him. If there were characters in this show that I liked, and I'm like, man, I just like this character, he's hilarious, hilarious or she's hilarious, fun. I want to follow them on whatever adventures they're having because I'm enjoying the ride with that person. Then you'll walk through fire with that character, even if it's a shitty show. But if the characters are garbage, you don't care. You don't care. Like, man, and then you probably would have tuned out and turned this shit off by now. Man, Quentin Edwards. I don't know how y'all be watching this show. I don't know either, bro. Go ahead,
Not
bro.
easily, that's for sure.
That sure as hell ain't. Man, nothing funny at all. Nothing, man. Nothing. Poor Kata. Yeah, somebody got to do a wellness check on Kata, man. We got to check in here. We got to check in here and see what the hell was happening, man. Holy shit, man. Yeah, this is really bad, man. This is really bad. What we're dealing with. Let's see here. Johnny Skinwalker, Derek, I have a new crush, the crazy chick in the Penguin last episode. Holy shit, yo, man. What's her name again? Kristen.
She's great.
Kristen Milioti.
Yeah.
She is the bomb. She is the
She's
absolute
from like
bomb.
How I Met Your Mother and stuff like that.
Right.
She was pretty good in that too.
She's cute as fuck, and she can act, and she got the crazy eyes. I mean, she's got the full package for this show, and she's knocking it out of the park. Her and Colin Farrell, like neck and neck, right? In terms of the great acting performances done in this show, and it's full of great acting. But those two are neck and neck in terms of who's running the show right now, because I love her acting. She is killing the game right now. All right, yeah, bro.
Penguin's great right now, man.
Let's get to this shit. Fuck. Let's read this crap. I can't believe we doing this, man. I can't believe we got to do this, but we got to do it. All right. Here we go. Look, I'm not gonna play scenes because they nailed the last video when I did that. They nailed me on a couple of them, so I'm not gonna play like full scenes. I'm just gonna play I'm just gonna kind of forward myself through it, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right, we're gonna talk about it. We'll take a break and we'll move forward again after catch. Oh, before I get to that, let me hit these super chats. I just have a couple before we get to it. Ruby Hoove, member for 3 months. Hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you very much, Ruby Hoove. I was having actually a really, really good day until I watched Agatha. I was having a great day. And then I saw Agatha all along, and now I'm not having such a great day. But I'm looking forward to my travels, taking off on the plane early in the morning, all right? I'll be jumping up out of here at about 6 a.m. Actually, I got to get to the airport by 4 a.m. To fly out to Nashville. So I'm looking forward to the trip. I'm looking forward to hanging out with the Echo Base family. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll be having a better day once I get this out of my system. Thank you very much for being a member for 3 months. And then also Ruby Hoove had just gifted Derek, the DA membership. So thank you for whoever got that membership. Thank Ruby Hoove also in the chat. We appreciate Ruby Hoove. Always consistent, dropping memberships. Definitely appreciate you for that, Ruby Hoove. Thank you very much. All right, bro. Let's get to this shit, man. I hope you're ready, man. I hope you got your drink, because we're going to have to revisit this crap again, okay? Again.
Just water today, man, but I probably should have bought something else.
Yeah, man. So we start the episode off with the dead chick from the last episode. Mrs. Hart, I already forgot her first name. Was it Sylvia? I can't even remember. Whatever her real name is, we already starting the episode off with this chick dead, like we saw. And they're trying to figure out, what are we going to do? They got Teen and what's her face, the black chick, or, not the black chick, the Asian chick. Again, I don't know anybody's names. I don't give a fuck what their names are. I just don't care. But basically, they're digging a grave for her, and they're trying to figure out, okay, what's the next move? What's the next thing we're going to do? Agatha basically is like super callous. She's acting very callous about it. And then this Asian chick. I guess this was her episode. This was like her focus episode, maybe. Yeah. Because it seemed like she was talking about her mother and the fact that she was in a band, or she was on the road. She was a roadie, and she said that the road.
She's the one that made the song famous or whatever, made the song go out there and get big. And they mention it a little bit later on.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's her mother's story. And I guess she's got to now deal with that. So Agatha's like, yo, let's get up out of here. She's saying, well, shall we? All right. She's basically ready to bounce. She's getting out of here. She's done. Everybody calls her callous, says that she's mean. Yes, Alice and Teen are kindly digging a grave because, the lady just died. But they're trying to figure out like, okay, now we're a witch down. Remember, we needed like 5 witches for the witches road. Now we're a witch down, or quote unquote a witch down. So how are we going to resolve this problem? Okay. Like she says here, and I'll just play a segment of this. Actually, mute that so it doesn't come on Disney's garbage. We still have the issue of our incomplete coven. And, they're trying to figure out, all right, how do we solve this? We needed the whole gang to access the road. That's basically what Agatha is trying to, say, okay, how do we fix this problem? So how do they fix the problem? They do this little chant. This is all jokes, bad jokes in between here. They need a green witch, right? All bad jokes until we get to, and then this little spell or whatever. Again, all bad jokes, folks. Nothing funny in this segment at all. And all of this is supposed to be funny. Everything that they're doing at this part of the show is supposed to be funny, and none of it's funny. None of this shit is funny. There's nothing to laugh at. You're just watching them do a dumb ritual, and you're just sitting there waiting for the ritual to be over so you can get to the next part of the story. It's
like I remember when they like the first couple episodes, and they bring in the old lady who died or whatever, and I remember even saying like, oh, I bet she's gonna be she's gonna be Aubrey Plaza, and they kind of do that in this episode.
Yeah,
because that's how they get her. And
yeah, so basically you can see the hand is busting out of the grave or busting out of the ground. Everybody's screaming. They turn, and we got this creepy figure kind of crawling out of the ground. Nobody's running, even though they're all screaming. And then it turns out that it's Aubrey Plaza. All right, it turns out to be Rio. Back. I'm just like, cool. I guess she's back. So we got some Aubrey Plaza. Thank God. All right. Thank God we got something, a cute woman to look at, in other words.
Three episodes later, it's like she was only in the first one for like 10 minutes or so. And
for
then
a hot minute. Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, Jeff A. Exactly, man. Thriller, right? It had that thriller vibe to it. Look, I'm good with, hey, if you can do some callbacks and do something fun with this story, it could have been a lot of fun. I wouldn't have minded showing some Michael Jackson thriller type shit or whatever. But there's nothing. I don't care about any of these characters, and I don't care about the plot. So I'm trying to figure out like, why am I watching this? But anyway, so we keep going. Aubrey Plaza basically joins the coven. Okay, she says hello to everybody. She announces herself. I'm a green witch. Blah 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 blah. And again, like this is where I had to start rewinding shit because I was kind of losing like what the fuck was happening. I was like, I don't even really know what's going on right now. I seriously don't. I need to rewind and kind of watch this over and over. Everybody's just dropping lines of dialogue that are supposed to be hilarious, and none of this crap is. Okay. So they see this little house. All right. And this house is, apparently where they're supposed to go. You see the road leading up to this house here at the top. The what's the name chick, the Asian chick sees it, and she's like, nope, I'm not going. All right. She basically sees it, says, nope, I'm not going. She starts walking in the other direction. But apparently the road is like, nah, you're going to have to do this because it leads them right on back to the same damn house. So, yeah. So again, this is where we're supposed to go, I guess. I don't know. It's again, it's a dumb way to, kind of introduce this next phase of their, mission. But that's basically what it is. She didn't want to go to the house. They could have just easily walked up to the house. This little, I don't want to go inside the house. I don't even know what the house is. I don't know why she would be reluctant to go in the house. There is no indication in any part of this story why she would be there. Yes. Thank you, Jeff, because plot. It just fucking makes no sense, man. These people are terrible writers. Whoever wrote this, they're not giving us any reason to understand this. The world building, like, why is the road kind of making them go into this house? Why can't they just keep going down in a different direction? What's going on? We're never told. All we're supposed to do is just swallow crappy writing, hook, line, and sinker. That's basically it. Where were you at this point? Because like I was already frustrated at this point of the show. Where were you at with it?
I was kind of wondering if Alan was right and it's just going to be escape room stuff. And sure enough, the house pops up that has the same kind of door. So each door is going to be a different cycle of the moon. and then they're gonna have just an escape room again. And I was like, man, we just saw this. It's literally the same thing. They get in, they have different clothes on. It's just going to be the same thing over and over. It feels like, and
yeah,
it's pointless.
Yeah, again, no good ideas. There's so much you could do with horror and comedy, and they're doing none of it. There's so many different ways you could take this character and the plot, and they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing but feeding you garbage, and you're supposed to like it. Yeah, I was just, like I said, man, I was just stunned, and I was struggling. I'm not lying, folks. I was struggling to keep up with what was going on because number one, I was bored, and number two, I was trying to figure out, wait, why? I kept asking myself questions that took me out of the show. And if you have to do that, you got a bad show on your hands. So anyway, they go up to the house, like Syphax said, different phases of the moon. And then, of course, when they enter the house, this is what they are. They're all in, like, I guess, disco 70s clothes. You know, oh, is that the cleavage y'all talking about?
Yeah, her and Agatha's character are the only ones that kind of have an outfit like that. It's like,
look, I thought y'all was talking about some real cleavage. I thought y'all was talking about some rats. I thought y'all was talking about a rack. Man, whatever, y'all. Look, I ain't kicking her out of bed, but she ain't got no damn cleavage in me, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, like this shit, like, yeah, I was like, I saw this, but I didn't think this is what y'all was talking about. You know? Ugh, fuck. Yeah, so anyway, let's keep it going, man. So they're all dressed like disco queens. They're standing around. Look, everybody's dressed, okay? Everybody's dressed up. It's literally like the exact same episode that we just got through seeing. Yep. Literally the same episode, man. Syphax, talk real quick. I'll be right back, bro.
Yeah, so once they get here, they start looking around the house because at least now they kind of know what they're trying to look out for, like some type of clue to get everything started. And since it's the music-based episode, they're going around. They see, like, I guess they're trying to do random creepy imagery, and then they finally play a record. And when the record is played backward, it curses them all. And so now they need to figure out how to get rid of the curse. So that's basically it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the episode right there. They're trying to get rid of another curse or some problem, and they got to escape room their way out of it. This, this character is the teen. He might be the worst character out of all of them, and he's supposedly crucial. Apparently, he's crucial to this whole thing. He's very vital.
He's the only one that'll have anything towards the end because you got to figure out like why he's there.
Why is he there? Why does he have the little squiggly sigil or whatever on his mouth?
Yeah.
Like the mystery that they set up, they're not going to answer that until the very end. You know it because they don't really have a story otherwise. He's the story. In my opinion, right now, his mystery is the story. Who is he? Why is he here? We kind of scratch one thing off the list today. We'll scratch that off the list, but it's just bad, man. It's just bad. So they come upon, where is it at? Yeah, all of this creepy imagery, like you were saying, little masks and, whatnot.
Masks and stuff like that.
Yeah. Old girl's mother, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck was with her. She was the one that wrote the song, right?
Yeah, she's the one that made this song famous. And they say that basically her coven was all the shows that she played. So if she was doing that, wouldn't they just be opening the door all the damn time all over the place?
Right.
Just a bunch of people at concerts falling through the door and dying, or what?
Yo, real quick, man. I just saw this. I want to give a shout out once again to my man, the benefactor himself, Staccato DDS, just gifted 20 DA memberships. Shout out to the homie Staccato DDS. Always doing the best to help the channel out, helping y'all out. Thank you very much, Staccato DDS. It's cats like you that keep the lights on, okay? You keep the lights on for these channels, bro. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. So shout out to Staccato. Make sure y'all put those DDSs in the chat for the homie. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and hit you with a welcome video for all the new members. Thank you guys very much for joining. And here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very
Welcome to all
much,
the new
Staccato.
members.
Yeah, welcome all new members, man. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys give Staccato DDS some love. Yeah, I see Uncle T is in the chat. Holy shit, I totally forgot. No, he didn't. I know T better than that. T didn't forget. T just decided he look, T, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You made the right you made the right call, man. You made the right call. You avoided torture, okay? No, but don't be trying to get in the chat and lie. All right. Don't be trying to get in the chat and be, oh, I forgot. No, you didn't forget, man. You know what time it is. You did this on purpose, man. But look, I ain't mad at you.
The show does like the most cardinal sin of all, which is it's just simply boring. The whole thing is boring, and you don't care about any of it. So it's just rough watching.
Absolutely boring, man. Look, Austin or Anthony Timmons, what's up, Anthony? Did a second grader write this? Feels like it. Yeah. Feels a lot like it, man. That a second grader straight up
giving him too much credit, man. It's like this shit was written with crayon, dude. Like,
Uncle T just wanted to see his girl in disco gear. Hey, look. Oh man, I don't even know what the hell to think at this point, man. I don't know why these people put this show together, man. I feel embarrassed for everybody involved in a sense, but at the same time, they wanted this. They wanted the gayest Marvel ever, and that's what they gave us. So yeah, her mother was the band. She wrote the song, and then they come upon it like right here. I think this is it here. Again, I'm so lost on what the hell was happening. They find this DJ equipment. Okay, so Cyfax, they find the not the DJ equipment, but the intercom, and it's clear at this point that Agatha and Aubrey Plaza, Rio,
they have some type of past, or they were some type of lovers or something, is what they're hinting at.
Yeah,
so far.
Yeah, right. You know, she and it doesn't make sense because weren't they at each other's throats in that first episode fighting? And she says, "I'm trying to kill you."
And she even kind of mentions, because they're going over their scars, and she's like, she kind of alludes that basically she's her scar or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like Agatha had a kid, so did she just turn lesbian for a little bit or what? Like,
yeah, like Agatha talks about calling a truce. You could say, yeah, just one more adventure, So like they're looking at each other. Look how they're looking at each other, man. Look at each other like old lovers, right? Because they clearly are. Okay. Yeah, I see a little cleavage right here with Aubrey. All right, that's not bad. Okay. Again, I was so checked out, right? I was so checked out. I couldn't keep my eyes open. It was a struggle. Okay. So my apologies. But yeah, a little bit of cleavage right there. Nevertheless, Agatha is setting her up at this point because she wants her to mention that, what she's trying to do. Where is it at here?
She mentions that she wants to like all the bodies or whatever for whatever she's going to do. However that comes about.
I just need these witches to get me in the end. So you tell me, like, she's basically telling her, what the plan is. And then she hits the little intercom button right there. So she wants, Aubrey Plaza to kind of spill out what her ultimate goal is, like why she's joining and what's happening, So she gets her to basically kind of spill it out. I skipped it. Sorry. That I get the pleasure of watching you do what you do best, which is what? I forgot shit, man.
Kill witches.
Kill everybody.
Like,
she's going to kill them. Take their power.
Kind of allude. Yeah, they allude to her killing all the witches the last time she was there, because they finally ask her the question like, "Oh, what happened to the last ones you were with?" And she doesn't mention anything.
Right.
It's like, well, yeah, they're all dead. Why are you guys still going with this person?
Right. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Quentin. She was spilling out all right. a little bit. I don't know, man. I need a little bit more than that, but that's fine. That's fine. And then basically Aubrey Plaza's character, Rio, he said, you get your power, all right, and I get my bodies. And they're like, oh my God, that's what they're after all along. They want to, she wants to take their powers, and then Aubrey Plaza gets the bodies in return, and there it is. That's basically the reason that Aubrey Plaza showed up, and she's trying to, I guess, steal their, look, it's nonsense. Again, it's making it up as you go. That's literally what we're talking about here. We're talking about a plot that just all over the place. It meanders. There's no through line from the first episode 1 all the way through episode 4. There's 4 separate distinct episodes that don't really connect this entire thing together. That's the big problem. A show, especially an 8-season show, should have a very clear through line from the beginning all the way to
episodes. It's either 8 episodes or 9 episodes. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is 9. It is 9. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're right about that. But like I said, it just doesn't have any clear through line. It's just whatever needs the plot needs to happen at this point. Like Jeff A keeps saying the plot because plot. That's basically what's happening here. So, but I mean, they continue to trust her. That was the thing. It's like, oh, y'all still trusting Aubrey Plaza though, even though y'all literally just heard her say, "I'm here to collect the bodies, and Agatha's going to kill you," and all of this shit.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh yeah, but you know, I'm here. We're going to still.
It's like sure they still got to go through it all together. It seems like so maybe they're all waiting there. They're all waiting around to figure out when everyone's going to turn, but it's stupid. It's like everybody's going to be at each other's throats or whatever by the end, and it's like why bother going with these people, man? And if you can summon people into there, you could probably summon yourself out of there. Like, so it's like, why does it only work one way or whatever? So it's stupid.
Look, Cyfax, you're thinking the way a writer thinks, or a writer should think. Okay, let me think of all the different plot holes that could possibly be coming out of this. All right, exactly the same thing you did last week. You actually did this last week when you were pointing out, like, wait a minute, man, how come the old lady that ain't a witch can't hear what she just said and say, oh yeah, his name is such and such? Like, how come, you know? But see, when you have good writers, you walk past these little easy, you know, pitfalls. Like, oh yeah, we got to figure out something that makes this make sense. Because, yeah, if you could summon Aubrey Plaza in, why can't you summon your ass up out of there?
Yeah.
Again, like the world building. That's why I say it. The world building doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going, man.
There's always a bunch of problems with this show, man. Every week, man. It's like for how much it messes up and for how bad the writing is for only 30 minutes. It's like you guys really messed up, man.
Again, Jeff A, because plot, right? Because plot.
That can sum up like this whole show.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk. Osaka Chandal, what's up, Osaka Chandal? They are winging it 1,000%, man. The writing in this show is some of the worst writing that we've ever seen for anything on Disney Plus, and I'm talking about Echo. All right, I'm including Echo with that. All right, it is the worst writing. Again, no character development or no characters you care about. They can't make us care about any of these characters. I guess if you're a cat lady or a wine mom, you probably care a lot because you can identify with them. I see myself in this one. That's the only way, the reason that you can even identify this, because you see yourself in these old hags. All right. It's either that or it's LGBTQ and there's an agenda and we got to support the agenda. That's the only reason that you would even care about any characters in this show. There is nothing objectively funny that, you know, speaks to a larger audience. Nothing. Okay. They are absolutely winging it. The plot is terrible. All right. The plot is 1,000% terrible. There's nothing here. Okay. Nothing here whatsoever.
Like somebody wrote that stupid song and then they were like, I guess let's figure out how to make a show out of it. It's like, here's 16 lines of this song. Let's make a whole show revolving around it. That's it.
So
simple.
So it's this record. It's spinning backwards, right? Oh, it's spinning backwards. You know, where have we seen that before? You know, deviltry is happening right now because the record is spinning backwards. And I guess, you know, we're supposed to care about all of this crap. We don't care. All right. The room starts spinning backwards. I thought that was garbage. I was
So one of the writers heard the rumor about those old Led Zeppelin songs, and if you play them backwards, and they were like, "Hey, let's put that in." I remember my parents talking about it.
Right. Oh, if you play it backwards, you'll hear the devil or some crap. So yeah. So that's what they did there. The room starts spinning backwards. It's supposed to be some kind of surreal thing. There's noise. They say, turn it off, because it sounds like, you know, whatever. It sounds like, you know, satanic or whatever music. Again, this is a Disney Plus show, by the way. Disney Plus is like, yeah, we totally cool with this. So Agatha smashes the record, breaks it up, but essentially what we're getting right here is we're getting to the Witch's Road song. So let me get to this part.
Oh man.
The Asian chick, like we said, her mother wrote the Witches wrote the jam, all right, the jam version, or the more updated version, you know, that went on concerts all over the world, and she's trying to summon the Witches Road with these concerts that she was at. Okay, so her mother was the one that was behind all of that. So now she's feeling like, oh, there was a curse, right? This curse started chasing around and started burning everybody up, you know. They have, and then this is the part right here, bro. This is the part right here where I was like, they are literally making up shit as they go along. There is nothing that has been explained that this woman has some sort of power to ward off curses by drawing circles with a knife. Nothing. She just literally.
Not only that, but in the last episode, they talked about how her mom got her to get this tattoo that should help her stay away from these curses.
Right?
So
yeah.
Why did she even get affected by it? Like,
you again, bro. It's called I Don't Know What I'm Doing. I'm a writer. I'm writing a Marvel show. I hope nobody's paying attention to what the crap is. But again,
they forgot their own characters that they're supposed to.
They don't know what they're doing. They literally don't know what they're doing. And it's, again, like I said, if you set all of this up, if you gave me some setup, so now every one of these witches has a different skill set that they can use to help them get through these things, I would be more accepting of what it is. Even if the storytelling and the comedy isn't there and it's all bad, I would still be a little bit more accepting, because I'm like, all right, man, they set that up earlier on, so I get it. These chicks have certain powers, cool. It's like, where did this come from? It literally popped up out of the fucking blue sky. Okay, I draw a circle around them. All right, cool. Curse gone. All right.
And every time they do a spell, it's like they just repeat like one word 3 times, and all of a sudden the spell goes off. It's like,
yeah,
apparently anybody can just say random whatever, and a spell happens. It's really stupid.
So, you know, so they got to get rid of the curse. You know, they got to get rid of this curse. How do we get rid of the curse? Oh, you'll never believe how to get rid of a curse that has to do with music. You'll never guess in a million years how they're going to get rid of a curse that has to do with music. Everybody's dressed like 70 disco characters. What could it possibly be? Is this going to be an interesting turn of events? No, it's going to be something that's so obvious. It's fucking stupid, man. This is what I'm talking about. The writing over there at Marvel has absolutely gone down the drain. All right. It is absolutely gone. Yeah, everybody's got little curse scars. They're like, oh, I'm getting burned. There's some curse flying around. You can hear them. Hey, did you hear that? There's something flying around us. All right. And then I think they grab him and throw him through a window or some shit. Like, yeah, this is the thing. Okay, they put this is the record that they broke.
It's her mom's record.
The Ballad of the Witch's Road. The Ballad of the Witch's Road. That's basically what it is. Okay. Let's see. People are trying to guess. Oh, wait, hold up. Break a record? No, they already broke the record. They broke it when Agatha broke that turntable. All right. Disco dancing, nice chance. Oh, they sing. Oh, you think they might have to sing the song? Maybe.
Did you catch that they kind of might have made a South Park reference?
Did I miss that? Look, bro, like I said, I had to rewind
the black chick is she's the bass player, and it's like they're all like none of them seem like they know how to play music, and they give her the bass. They made that joke in South Park where it's like, hey, you can play. And he's like, I've never played before, and they give it to the black kid, and he could just jam for some reason.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
they probably unintentionally did that, but I was like, oh man, you guys don't even know what you're doing with this.
So she basically says she was let me go back to this part, because she kind of says what's happening here. She says, I thought it was me. It's my fault that I can't keep a job, that everything I touch turns to shit. Like, this is supposed to be the emotional part, right? That I couldn't save her, talking about her mother. All right. So this is where the emotion comes in. She's supposed to be emotionally connected to this character. She's supposed to feel sorry for her. All right. She's got tears in her eyes, folks. She's crying. You're supposed to care. Nobody gives a fuck about this character, man. Nobody cares about what any of this is.
I don't even remember her name.
I don't remember anything about her, man. listen, in T-1 hour, I'm going to forget this entire episode. I still remember the Penguin from 4 days ago, and I actually, or 3 days ago, and I watched it one time. I haven't seen that second episode but once, but I still remember key details from that episode. I'm going to forget about this in an hour because none of this is memorable. This is the problem Marvel has, man. They can't get anything memorable going right now. Let's go ahead and take a break because I need a break. Let's shout out a couple of super chats that came through. Rafa Balde for €2. These shows are abusing the slow burn concept. No, bro, they're not abusing the slow burn concept. They're trying to fake slow burn. And the reality is that this isn't even slow burn. They have no burn, okay? This is no burn. There is nothing of value here at all. Even in slow burn, you get little nuggets here and there that keep you, hey, come on, stay with us, stay with us. You see the little things that we're setting up, stay with us. If you don't care about Teen and who is Teen, there's literally no reason to watch this. You don't care about any of these characters. The only mystery, the only thing that they have set up so far is Teen. This kid, who is he? That's the only thing that might. I mean, go ahead. Yeah. That's the only thing that might keep you stringing along. The only thing. If you don't care about that, I don't know why you're watching this other than to watch people laugh at it. Okay. Because there's nothing in the story or in the show itself that is compelling, that is memorable, that is interesting. These characters are dull. This acting is bad. The idea behind this entire show is shit. What are you staying here for? What are you staying here for? It doesn't have anything to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe other than in name only. The only thing that has to do with Marvel in this entire show is Agatha Agatha. That's it. Why are you here if you are... I'm serious. I'm asking questions. All right, I need some answers. Why would you watch this? Aubrey Plaza is not in this thing. All right? There's not enough Aubrey Plaza in it. So what are you watching this for? Seriously. It's not a slow burn. It's a no burn. There's nothing burning. There's nothing happening. You're literally watching this because, again, unless it's the gayest Marvel of all time, unless you're watching it for some crap like that, why are you here?
I mean,
do you have an answer?
Like Penguin, like watching Penguin compared to this is, I mean, for one, it's night and day. But in the episodes of Penguin, they actually pay off stuff in the episode itself while still having a through line that's interesting.
Like right away, you see like things that are being things that are set up at the beginning are paid off at the end. All right. Characters have interesting things going on. Like we're world building. Okay. They're building out Gotham. They're building out the Maroni family and the inner workings of that. All right. Or not the Maroni, the Falcone. They're building out that family, how things are working with the Falcones right now. There's so much meat that's happening in the Penguin in just 2 episodes. This has been 4 episodes. Ain't shit happened. Ain't shit happened in this thing. I mean, things have happened, but nothing you care about, number one. And then number 2, it's like we're still just waiting. Like, okay, we got like 5 episodes left now. We're halfway through the season for the most part. And
they're halfway through, and they've already done 3 trials. So what? They have 3 more trials because there's 5 witches. And then what? You have 2 episodes where they finally get their powers. They duke it out, and that's going to be it.
That's it. That's it. That's all. Yeah.
Maybe Mephisto shows up. It's like
I think Mephisto is absolutely going to show up. Look, bro, I think Mephisto is absolutely going to show up. I think Teen is his son, and I think, or not his son. I think Teen is Wanda's kid, and Mephisto wants him, and there's going to be something to that effect. I don't know exactly how they're going to try to put it together, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is all about. It's Mephisto and it's Teen. And there's something going on with those two. But remember, Jack Schaefer didn't know who Mephisto was. Never heard of him, okay? Until people started asking, well, damn, it must be Mephisto. Mephisto must be behind this, instead of it being Agatha. So when she learned, oh, Mephisto, well, let me quickly Google search Mephisto and figure out who the hell Mephisto is. And now let me write a story about that. That's basically how this show came together. It's garbage, man. It's garbage. Thank you very much, Rafa Balde, for the €2. As always, brother, I appreciate your support. Staccato DDS supporting still, man. Another $9.99. Pretty sure it's about to turn into a freak off. Oh, my God. Yeah. It's absolutely going to be a freak off, man.
Dude, next episode, they bust out a bunch of baby oil, man. This shit's over.
Shit, man. Look, bro. Look. That would be way more interesting than what we're getting, okay? They listen. Look, Staccato DDS, you could write a better episode just putting it in. Yeah, freak off. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Where Diddy at? All right. Hey, Diddy, get in here with the baby oil and the lubricant. Let's go at it, man. Let's have some fun. All right. Because nothing else in this show is remotely interesting. All right. I'll take a freak off any day over this trash. All right. Sheesh. Man, real talk, man. All right. And then lastly, we got Curly Hair Love. 123 with a $1 Curly Hair Love. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the super chats. The support means everything to me because, again, this is why the channel exists, because you guys support me. I thank you very much. Let me go ahead and shout out all the super chatters and everybody out there who dropped some dimes on it. Here you go. Yeah, man. It's just it's a rough one, man. This is a rough show, man. All right, let me ask you: is this the worst show you've seen from Marvel, or is something else worse? I want to hear it from you, bro. Is this the worst thing you've seen from Marvel?
It's either this, Echo. I don't know. Moon Knight was pretty bad, but I like the Moon Knight costume, so it's at least I had that to kind of look forward to. But this one's either up there or actually, you know what? Secret Wars or whatever that one was called.
Oh,
that
Secret Invasion. Yeah,
Secret Invasion, man. That was another one. It's just like unwatchable.
Yeah,
there's a couple up there competing.
No, I think you're right. I think Secret Invasion was really bad, but it seemed like it had a story. It had a villain that they really didn't do justice with, but they tried. Like it seems like there's no effort happening here, man.
It's like none of the people know anything in the comics and stuff, and it's clearly written by people who've never done any research for any of this stuff. It's like there's people in the chat who are like saying that like even Agatha has like a good backstory or whatever, and it's like I don't really know much about the old backstory, but it's not in this show, that's for sure.
Sheesh, man. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. Joker Jack Feet Tack. What's up, Joker Jack? Thanks for hanging out tonight, brother. Echo was worse. Yeah, Echo was like, this was look, it's Echo. To me, it's between this and Echo. And I saw all of Echo. Look, Echo, thankfully, was only 5 episodes. Wasn't it 5? I think it was 5 episodes.
I think it was only 5, yeah. They cut it down.
We got 5 more episodes of this, bruh. We got 5 more. All right. We ain't going to be done with this until Halloween. All right. We just got into October. We got all of October to sit up here and deal with this trash. This is the worst Marvel show. I think it is, man. But we got to see, man. Maybe it picks up. Maybe it gets better. Who knows? But right now, this is literally, it is literally the worst thing that they have done. Okay. It is literally the worst thing that they have done up until this point. Now, it may improve. We got to see the whole series to know. But the first 4 episodes have left me just feeling like this is it. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel. I don't know how they could possibly get better at this point. Because like right now, again, I would have already tuned out.
The only thing, like, I don't know what the budget was, but it's like there's some few things that were in the trailers that they haven't done yet. Like they're gonna clearly have some type of magic fights and whatever.
Yeah. We got to see how that goes.
We haven't seen any of that, and everything takes so far since everything has been like escape room type stuff. Everything has taken place in like one house, and then another house, and then another house. And
right.
That's it. There's no real change of scenery and stuff. It's kind of makes it even more hard to watch. It's like, there's nothing really happening, man.
Yeah, you're right, Joker Jack. By the way they did Kingpin and Echo, yeah, man, that hurt me, man. That hurt me so that cut me to the quick.
He was also bad in Hawkeye too, man. What they did to him in Hawkeye, man.
Marvel clearly doesn't know how to handle. Look, Kevin Feige and the gang don't know how to handle any of these characters. That's the biggest problem. They do not know how to handle these characters. They do not know how to pull off an interesting story with really, really good characters. They don't know. And they don't want to follow the blueprint that has been left before, because you have how many years of comics? All right, 60, 70 plus years of Marvel comics. All you got to do is go back to the drawing board, adapt what's already worked, and you'll be fine. But I guess like Star Wars, no, we're going to throw all of that crap out and we're going to do our own thing. And we're going to hand it off to chicks that have never read this shit. We're going to hand
It's
it
like
off to Jack.
they don't even like, they just don't even like the stuff that they bought, man. And it's like, why even buy this stuff if you're not going to adapt this stuff that you bought, dude? And it's obvious that they don't care for the source material at all. And it's like, how many times are you going to keep doing this before, you know, more and more people just start, you know, checking out? Because that's what's happening.
I mean, who is he talking about? Brado Fett. Bro is just yapping, trying too hard to have a different opinion. I guess he talking about somebody in the chat. Look, whoever's in the chat that likes this, you know, more power to you. Okay. Shout out to you if you like this trash. Thanks for hanging out and watching me trash it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not liking this crap whatsoever. All right. Whatsoever. Let's go ahead and let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's get it over with. How about that? Because that's what I was like. Hurry up and fucking end, man. Hurry up and get this crap over with.
The next like 5 minutes is all the songs. So
yeah. So basically we get to the songs part. Oh, wait, before that, we got Teen getting, you know, thrown out. I guess he gets thrown through the window or some shit. I don't fucking know, right? So yeah, he gets like caught up in something, and Agatha's like, "Oh no!" And then he's thrown through the window. Oh my god! Oh, like, look, I couldn't be bothered to care.
It's like, everyone else like was getting the burn marks and stuff, or getting caught on fire, but he's the only one that gets thrown for some reason.
Why? Why, Cyphax?
That
Why?
weird demon thing that shows up for like half a second.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. All right, but anyway, he's all right. Everybody, don't worry. So, like, why did we throw him through a window? What was the purpose of that? You know, maybe they'll explain it somewhere down the line. Again, another mystery.
That's so they could stab him with the glass, and they have to heal him. That's where he gets stabbed, and he just doesn't mention it.
So basically, they figure out like, yeah, we got some musical instruments here. We got a piano. You know, hey, you're right. That's the solution. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's obvious it is. So let's go ahead and just skip all the way to that shit. All right. So we're going to skip past this shit. Everybody has to sit down at their instruments, like Josie and the Pussycats or whatever. Everybody's got to play an instrument and play this damn song. You know, Agatha's got to sing, obviously. Everybody's got an instrument. You know, Agatha's rocking out. I mean, it's like, what the fuck are we doing here, y'all?
It's one thing if everybody just knows the words, but it's like everybody there is also able to play an instrument somehow. Like, musicians are kind of common, I guess, but like I said, I found it funny when that one girl picked up the bass, and they kind of
right
into like a South Park reference.
a shout out to Overdrive Games. Hey, everybody, Overdrive Games is trolling y'all. Okay, he don't love this show. It ain't the best thing he's seen in a long time, but he having fun trolling y'all. So troll right back. Hey, I love trolls, man. I love the trolls out there, whether they're sarcastic trolls, you know, or whether they're just playing with your mind. Hey, have fun, okay? Because this show, this is the only entertainment we're ever going to get out of this, okay? We're not getting entertainment from the show itself. So have fun in the chat. Enjoy yourselves. Go back and forth. Make fun of the show. Make fun of each other. I don't care because, damn it, I don't give a damn about this show. I cannot take this crap seriously. All right. We got Agatha. All along rocking out to a fucking song about the road. Okay. This is what Marvel is giving us. So troll away. Okay. Trolls.
I'm wondering, you know, a month after this is done, are you going to go back and watch it there, Overdrive? Are you going to?
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Of course you're not. You're going to forget this show even existed. Just like
the weird has to be the same, but the characters can be completely original. I appreciate your trolling, G. I appreciate your trolling. I love the good trolls. Good, but troll well, okay? If you're going to troll your ass off, but troll well, okay? Do your job as a troll. Don't just sit out here and throw some weak sauce shit. Throw some real trolling out there. If you're going to troll the chat, all right? Troll the chat. Go all the way in. Go all the way 100 with it, all right? Fuck. This show don't deserve great trolls either, man. But you know what? the fact that you here, I appreciate you watching it. I do. Let's see. And if it makes a profit, it is a success by that metric. And well, would you look at that? Record-breaking view counts. Yeah, we're gonna see how the viewership goes. Okay.
Thing
All right.
is
The viewership.
Disney Plus has not made any money, and it loses money. So everything that gets thrown onto it, they've done nothing but lose money.
Disney
And
Plus
because it's
is
put
getting
on
their
there,
ass
nobody's
kicked.
buying
Look,
this DVD when it comes out because it's not even going to get one of those. So where is it making any money?
I want to see what the I do want to see what the overall viewership is, because again, it's just like the Acolyte, right? The Acolyte was the exact same thing. Oh, the Acolyte's doing great on viewership as they started reporting early on. But what happened as the season went on? Oh, it didn't appear on the Nielsen charts for what, 4 or 5 weeks in a row until the last final week. Then it showed back up in the last episode. And it was only at number 10 on that episode for original programming. And this is Star Wars, not some run-of-the-mill franchise, but one of the biggest franchises on the planet. And you could do no better than number 10. Yeah. So, like I said, man, have fun trolling. I appreciate the trolls, the greatest trolls in the world. I love you guys, man, because I troll too. Okay. I get out there and troll exactly. But this thing ain't gonna get no work, man. This thing ain't gonna get no work in viewership. None. I don't know anybody that's talking about this thing. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about this.
The only thing that it has going for it is, like how we've mentioned before, that because it's near Halloween and it's a witchy show, that's the only reason people are clicking on it. It's like, oh, it's a witch thing during Halloween season. All right, click on it. I guess.
And look, bro, that and YouTube views, okay? The only reason anybody's even caring about this shit is because of YouTube views. All right, we could get some YouTube bread running game on YouTube talking about this garbage, and y'all gonna laugh and have a good time with us. That's the only reason people are watching this trash. Are you joking? The only reason people are watching this garbage is so we can laugh at it. Not because we enjoying it, so we can laugh at it. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You keep talking about some damn, the viewership is going to go. Man, the viewership ain't going to do nothing. What are you talking about?
Not on Disney Plus, here, man. It doesn't make any money. It's not going to make shit. And it's not going to get a second season. It's a one and done thing, you know? And it's man. Tell me you care about these characters? Hell, most of the people I've seen talk about the show don't even know the names of the damn characters.
So. I cannot tell you the name of one character, and guess what? I will never learn these names, okay? I will never care enough about this show to learn one single name of one single character with regards to Agatha, and I guess Rio, because they've said it a couple of times for Aubrey Plaza.
And then Teen, and it's like, this shows you the level of writing that they were able to accomplish. They just literally just call him Teen. It's like, just make up another name, joke. Man. Like,
what a joke, man.
Just give him a name, even if it's not his real one. Call him like by a real name. No, he's just Teen. There you go.
Let's keep it going, man. So they got to sing the song. The Asian chick got to sing the road song. Everybody starts gearing up. Agatha's, singing. The wind is blowing. Somehow wind came into this thing. Down the road. They singing the song. Everybody's singing. Again, man. We had to deal with this song a second time. It's not a great song, by the way. All right. It's really not that good of a song, but we had to.
The other thing they're doing with the fire, thing is like, that's one of the ways that they killed witches. So the first escape room was drowning. The second one's fire. Yeah. What's the next one going to be? Are they all going to get stoned to death? Like, okay,
man, who knows,
pick a trope, and there you go.
At this point, again, the only thing you can do is laugh. At this point, the only thing you can do is crack jokes. There's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. So, yeah, down the richest road. Everybody's singing. All right. Again, this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm trying to skip through this thing. It's the way I'm describing it. The show is way worse than what I'm doing. All right. I'm just hitting the highlights. The show is way worse than this. All right. And she's saying, stop phoning it in. Play like a witch. And it's like, what are we doing, man? When did the Marvel Cinematic Universe, look, we remembered the first 3 phases of Marvel was great. When did the Marvel Cinematic Universe start doing this crap? Bad writing, bad dialogue, I guess good acting, because, Catherine Hahn can only do with what she can do. Yeah, she can only work with what she can work with, There's nothing else for her to do. But, I'm telling you, we're at the bottom of the heap, man. I think this is the worst thing Marvel's done, man. I seriously do. Okay, So she starts putting, I guess she starts putting her heart into it, and they start singing even harder, sing harder, whatever, and, we're starting to get the split screen action. Everybody's playing, everybody's rocking it out or whatever. You know what this reminded me of was like some old Brady Bunch episodes where you had like the little split screen coming in and you see Jan on one side and then Peter on the other side. And then, it's like they were doing this whole disco thing. And, I was like, you know what, again, in a better show, that might be clever. In a better show with better writing, that could be absolutely clever. But here, it's just dumb. All right. And it's just dumb. And it feels gimmicky. It feels like somebody that don't really have a story, but they had this idea in their head of what it is that they wanted to do, but they decided to we really don't have a writing ability to write a good show. So we're just going to write garbage. And then we're going to still add in all of these special little layers. Like, hey, we'll put like a side-by-side split screen and we'll do all of that crap. Again, that's style over substance. There's no substance here, which is the major problem right now with this show.
Whichever writer or writers made this story, it's clear that they're just simply a failed musician, and they were like, "Oh, I still want to put out a song in some way," so they just threw it into the
Partridge?
show.
Maybe it's the Partridge Family. Maybe I'm thinking the Partridge Family. You might be right about that, Andrew Wordner.
Maybe.
Shout out Andrew Wordner, one of my mods hanging out there. Thank you, brother. It might be the Partridge Family. It's one of them 70 kid bands or whatever. This felt like that, and I was just like, "Fuck, man, this." Oh man, the cryptic beats. I miss when Disney could make a good musical. Disney used to be
a Disney thing. Disney used to do good music. It's memorable music.
They really
no one's gonna care about this shit.
Like High School. Look, I'm not a big fan of High School Musical, but it was good. It was good.
I think I've seen it like one time, and it was like,
it was fine. I liked it. I thought it was
for me, but it's
not
the
for
worst
me.
thing I've ever
But
seen.
I appreciated the quality. They did a good job. Disney actually used to be able to pull this type of shit off. Now, this is what we get. We get Agatha all along, man. Man. I wasn't correcting you trying to remember if Partridge had it too. I definitely think Partridge Family did have it too, Andrew Wordner, for sure. Jeff A said low rent monkeys. He does kind of look like he belongs on the Monkeys, don't he? He does kind of look like one of the Monkeys.
That's probably the inspiration they got for him.
Oh my God, man. Yeah. So look, let me just get, I want to hurry up and get past this thing, man. This song went on and on, right? It went on and on and on and on.
5-6 minutes. Yeah.
Fuck. Like, God damn, man. Marvel, at least make this shit short. There's no reason to sing this song for 5 minutes. All right. And then, wait. Did we get to the demon? I think we did. Okay. So there's a demon flying around here. We haven't even gotten to it yet. Let me see.
It's the personification of the curse, basically. That's all it is.
There it is. This little demon, little red-faced demon, like from fucking Insidious. All right. He's like, the demon. This is supposed to be the curse that's cursing them, I guess. But why? Why is the demon cursing them?
Well, it's like I said, it's like the personification of the Asian girl's curse that's been on her this whole time that her mom was trying to protect her from, and I guess that's just the manifestation of it. So you could actually see something, because before that, like the kid getting blown away, it was supposed to probably be this thing hitting him, but they can only afford so much on their probably $100 million budget.
What's up, Geek Cred? Thanks for hanging out with me, bro. Appreciate you, man. Met him in Houston, man. Geek Cred's a cool brother, man, out there in Houston. Thanks, man, for hanging out with us. Let me bring in one more member of the stream. Let's go ahead and add Uncle T to the mix. T. Hey, look, T, you said you didn't watch it. So I
watched it, man.
So wait, you watched it from the time we started up until now?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Thanks for putting in the work. Okay.
That's all. It's painful, man. It's painful. Is it just me? It's boring. It's boring. And then they try to clean it up within the last like 10 minutes of the show, and it's freaking boring, dude. And Disney, I see what you did there. I mean, I know you're gonna get to it, man, but I see what you did there, Disney, man. The little jump cuts. I don't like that at
Wait,
all.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about
I'm talking about the
something
message, man.
Are you? Is that what you're talking? Okay. Yeah. We gonna get there. We gonna get there for sure, man. Because we ain't there yet, but we almost there. Okay. T. Just your overall impression. It sounds like you said you thought this shit was boring. I agree.
Boring, dude.
Is this the worst thing that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done?
Yes, because it doesn't feel like what am I watching this show for? It doesn't have to do with anything. It's too slow. You mean tell me it's gonna take 9 episodes to get to where you need to go? Like, it's dumb, man. This is like got an Alice in Wonderland feel versus like it's hard not to complain about this show because my expectation for Disney is much higher than this. But what they're producing is not what we're getting the fucking B team, dude. We're not even getting the JV team. We're getting the freshman team, dude.
We
I
are
don't
getting
like
freshmen.
that freshman
Yes.
team. Man, it's annoying, man. Totally annoying, dude. And it like us as fans, you know what I mean? We expect more, man. It's just no, dude. This is society. This is the new norm. No customer service, dude. I gotta bag my own groceries. Jeez, I do need alcohol, man. I need something, dude.
Said get T some tequila. Hey,
Man,
Jeff A says
horrible.
Sydney Sweeney is fine. Sydney Sweeney is fine. This Jeff A is just letting you know.
Yeah, hey, Jeff. You know I respect your opinion, man. I respect it. Hey, you know it's just right for me. You know she's just a basic chick. You know, but y'all like that, so it's cool. You know what I mean? Basic.
All right, man. Let's get back to this, man. So we had the demon in the show, and you know the demon is the like Syfax said is the curse. So she's gotta play harder. They have to sing harder. That's how they're gonna defeat the demon. You got it? All right. They're gonna defeat the demon by singing as hard as they can. Okay, because that's how you defeat demons in this show. Apparently, you defeat evil by your performance and your emotions, how hard you're trying. You're trying so hard. There's no magic.
And you know what? If the song is how you get rid of that curse and her mom was singing it all the time, shouldn't her mom have removed the curse on her? Shit. Like, come on.
Yeah. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Syfact, random dude on the internet is busting out this entire damn show, just saying, oh, well, why isn't this working? Again, the idea that these people are getting paid millions of dollars, all right, it should be insulting to you as an audience. These people got paid millions of dollars to write this. They are getting paid. They are living in plush mansions, and they got the best cribs on the planet. And they're giving you this. This is what they're doing with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is what they did. It is absolutely unbelievable, man. Fuck. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going, man. So yeah. So
let's booty this show, man. She's still in the show. She's to me still in the show with that booty, man. Man, that's just booty magic, dude. That ought to be the thing. Booty.
I almost busted out laughing right here when this damn demon was like just like sitting on her shoulders screaming and shit. You know, I almost busted out and laughed right here. She's looking up at it, and all of these people are looking, and I swear to God, bro, I almost busted out and laughed at this shit.
What did that have to do with anything?
And why isn't her hair catching on fire? Like, what the hell?
Look, man, if you're trying to find logic in Agatha all along, if you're trying to find some kind of storytelling through line logic in this, you are wasting your time. All right. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your mind space. Okay. Your mind is like trying to already reject this trash. Ooh. Yeah. But yeah, basically, the demon burns up, as you can see, and we did it. We did it. The metronome, I forgot to even mention that. The metronome stops. Game over. We did it. We beat the curse. Done and dusted. Okay. T. Come on, bro. Give me something, man. Give me something.
Y'all like Disney. Y'all love Disney, man. Y'all love Disney, man. They'll give you demons before they give you God. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy, man. Told you, man. The
Quentin
message
Edwards, it's just a Meatloaf music video. It kind of feels like that. Yeah.
I just don't
I
think
think that's fair.
the story is not. The story does not justify. It's like the Acolyte. The story does not justify the effects. The story doesn't justify the story itself, man. It's just so jumbled, man. And then Audrey, whatever her name is, man, she comes in. It's weird. When she comes in, it's freaking weird, dude. Like,
hey guys, keep talking. I'll be right back. I got to do something real quick.
It wasn't a seamless transition into her coming into the story. At least for me, I didn't feel like that, man. It just felt like she was just misplaced, dude. Amongst them, and then the boy gets hurt, and it's like, well, okay, why is he hurt? And like, it just the story's not good enough to be on Disney Plus, man, or produced. It just seems so last minute.
It's a hard watch, and then like it's one of those things that the more you think about it, the worse it gets. And it seems like that's with every single episode. It's like if you try to, like how DA was saying, if you try to use logic on it, it doesn't work, man. Nothing in the show works. None of the characters are. Oh man, they just don't work. I mean, I like Aubrey's character, or Audrey, however you say her name. Like, she seems like she could be the only interesting thing, and even then, the way they bring her in, it's just stupid. It's like,
right, you can't connect to her. You can't connect to any of these except the big booty chick. But you can't connect to any of these characters, man, because you're like, man, nothing's interesting about. You said the old lady, they tried to give her a little cleavage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they tried to go to Cleveland, Ohio, but I mean, like, that was it. I mean, look, that's how desperate my eyeballs are, that they got to look at that old lady. She kind of had she had the titty with tittying. You know what I mean?
Who? Because I missed cleavage. Everybody was talking cleavage, and I missed it.
The old lady with the snot. She was from Cleveland, Ohio, dude. She was definitely, oh man, it was tittyology going on.
Cleveland, Ohio. I do not remember which one. Yeah. The old woman, the old lady?
The old lady. You just got to compartmentalize. That's how desperate I was in the show. I'm desperate in this show.
Time out, T. Are you really looking at old lady cleavage right now, bro? Is that what you confessing to? You spotted old lady titties?
That's what the show's doing to him, man.
Exactly.
That's what the show's doing to you.
They put a curse on me. We watching this hex stuff. You know I don't like all that stuff, man. All that crazy stuff, man. Come on. Toil and boil and all that.
Look, hey, Cryptic Beats. You heard it here first, bro. You heard it here first. Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, indeed. Definitely use that shit. But also, T, your man card has been revoked again. I can't keep bringing you on here if you're going to be talking about looking at old lady cleavage, bro.
It's not my fault that she got, wait a minute. They're the ones showing the country. Iraq. Come on, man. Iraq. Did he not show Iraq? That's a country.
Man, you gonna cost me subscribers talking this shit, bro.
Man,
Would you knock it off, please?
I'm sorry if I've got the attention of a squirrel and they just happen to run. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa. This is one of those things. Huh? Wait a minute.
So he got a point. No, he don't, man. Don't quit. Don't quit. Stop.
Appreciate that, man.
No. He ain't got a point, man.
Wait a minute. She knew what she was doing. It was all the way out. You're like, wait a minute. That titty bigger than I thought it was. Is that a D? Is that a double D? Whoa.
Y'all got to keep in mind, this is a dude that says Sydney Sweeney is not attractive. So everybody keep that in mind when you talk.
She's a mid-6. She's not a high 7. She is a mid-6, and I've proven this. I've showed the backup. She's barely hanging on. Man, I would not get that.
TV talking about Nancy Pelosi's granny titties.
She got big titties too. She got big titties. She got titties.
Bruh,
she got big old
that's an 85-year-old woman.
On her, but
that's
you can tell
85.
She got a good little run. She had a good little run, dude. Shit. Didn't you like fucking what's her name who just passed away last year? Fucking what's her name? She what's her name? God damn it. The lady, she died last year, but she was fine. What was her name?
T liked them senior citizens, bro. Yeah, he do, man.
Who What was her name, dude? She was
Look,
bad,
only on
dude.
the DA's channel do you get this kind of bullshit, y'all. Just remember that, all right?
What was her
And when T
name?
come on, man, it's on be on it popping. Let's keep it going, man.
She played that movie Jugs and with
Look, I don't want to hear about your love of gilfs. All right, I'm not trying to deal with no gilfs and shit. Whatever the hell it is you do in your personal time is you. Okay,
that's compartmentalizing. That's compartment. Hey, I'm doing it for the love of the game. For the love of the game. Come on.
Exactly. Staccato is right. Sydney Sweeney just too young for T. She got to get all the way up into her 60s. Then T gonna like her. T gonna be all over Sydney Sweeney in the damn fucking when she in her 60s. She's just 30 years too early for T.
When she hits 30,
likes the
she's done.
gills.
When she hits 30, she's done. I can name all of them that's done. Madonna.
T, what you talking about, bro? You looking at grandma titties right now, bro.
Carmen Electra. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Apollonia can still get it. Still get it. Apollonia. Look at Prince. Look at Purple Rain. And understand. Apollonia is still the one, dude.
Let's keep it going, man. We got to get through this thing, man. We got to get through this thing before I lose my mind. All right, so
the old lady got the best titties on the show. Why you?
I don't want to talk about it, man. I'm not trying to hear you. Okay, so the curse is gone. Everybody's kind of like back to normal. Then Teen drops. Somehow he got an injury. Did anybody catch how he got this injury?
I think it's when he gets pushed through the glass into that studio room when he gets pushed back. So I think he was actually bleeding the whole time they were playing, but he just didn't say anything.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying, because I'm like, okay, when did this happen? Because he collapses right after the little set or whatever is over, and he falls on his back, and it's like, when did this dude get hurt? And it must have been that. Like, that's the only other thing I could think of. But they didn't show it
through the glass, and it didn't show anything.
Yeah, they never showed anything. So, he's bleeding. Somehow they get him back to the Witch's Road. Everybody's in their normal clothes now, and then this chick says, "Oh, I need some water and moonlight," and both just happen to be there. Just magically, I need water and I need moonlight, and then she's going to chant something over the water and the moonlight, and that makes some little, I guess, potion for her to pour over it, and, then, he heals up, and that's it. He's good now. He's good to go. All right, because she found water and moonlight on the road, whatever. Where's the moon at? How's the moonlight coming?
Yeah, it's like, aren't they in some magical place? Like, are they still on Earth? What is happening? And it just happens to have a moon there. But I mean, it's a witch story, so why not? Whatever.
Yeah, right. Like, where is this coming from, man? Like, they just, again, it's Jeff A. You lacking, bro. I'm trying to find your comment now, bro. Jeff A. You're lacking. Where are you at, Jeff A? Because you know what I'm about to ask you. Look, Jeff A, he still ain't dropped it. I'm just waiting for him to drop it. Why did this happen? Why, Jeff? Jeff, you letting me down, man. You letting me down. Maybe I got to go find one of your older ones. All right. I got to find one of your older ones. I got to go up too far, bro. Plot. Okay. Thank you, Quentin Edwards, coming through when Jeff A dropped the ball for plot. No, you late now. No, Jeff, you missed it, bro. You missed it. Here, because Polly, no, it's not because of Polly. You tried, Jeff. You tried, man. Yeah, Quentin beat you to it. Yeah, for plot, man. That's basically why this shit happens, because the plot needed it to happen. We're just talking about bad writing all the way around, folks. There's no good writing whatsoever in this show. This episode, in my opinion, is the worst episode of the 4 episodes we've gotten so far. Would you guys agree with that?
Easily. Only thing that's good,
this one or the second one, just because the second one was, I think, a little bit more boring. This one, at least, I mean, that song kind of does ruin it for me. So I don't know. This one at least brought Audrey back. So I was like, all right, cool. She's finally here. I mean, all the trailers and stuff kind of sold it as like she would probably be more a bigger part of it. So,
but we got old lady Smegma. We got Smegma, so that's cool, man. Old lady Smegma
and his love for the Great Depression titties, man.
Hey, that's resident. Hey, we got Smegma. Smegma's good. Smegma's a start.
I think at this point, I lost all track of what the hell was happening. She's looking over Teen. So Agatha is kind of like watching over Teen. She's worried about him. I guess she thinks he's about to die. She needs to make sure because, you know, Agatha thinks like, hey, you know, there's something about this kid, you know. Is this the old lady? This is the old lady you was talking about right here, T, right?
It's one of those, you catch it out of the corner of your eye. Whoa, hey, one of those. I didn't rewind.
These are the breasts that T was looking for, y'all. Just so y'all know, this chick. This is the breasts that T was looking for. Okay.
Where? Show 'em.
Yeah. All right, T. All right, bro. Yeah. So they're talking about. I again, man, I'm so lost. I have to go back and watch this thing. I'm not going to watch it again. But they were talking plot stuff.
She can get it. She's from Saturday Night Live. The black chick, she used to be on Saturday Night Live. I knew that annoying voice from somewhere. Yeah, she's hilarious.
Okay. All right. But yeah, they're going over, when my mom died, I was angry. I don't give a fuck.
This is where they're all talking about their scars or whatever. Each one has like a different scar. And then Audrey's character, Rio, mentions her scar.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Why they do her like that? Why they do Shang-Chi like that? Why they do Shang-Chi? She need to they just, and her mama fine. Mama, you should have had cast her mama as the goddamn. Her mama looked like she should be the daughter.
Aubrey Plaza mentions that she's covered in nipples. Was that funny? Did anybody laugh? Was there some humor here? Is this funny? You guys don't have extra nipples? I'm covered in nipples. Y'all didn't laugh? Well, why didn't you laugh? It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be a joke. I don't hear any laughter from you fellas. Oh, okay, because it's not fucking funny. That's why. Yeah, this is what we got, guys. This is the writing, all right? The level of writing. Want to see? You know? And yeah. So anyway, I'm going to skip to this because I'm tired of watching this trash. We get to this. He wakes up. You know, Aubrey Plaza is, you know, asking him questions. So he's asking questions about the sigil. You know, can you remove a sigil? And what did she say? The sigil has to be.
It'll basically come off on its own when it's ready, type of thing.
Right? Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it comes when it's ready.
Lazy way of explaining that one away, but all right.
Yeah. So again, we still don't know who he is. She still hasn't given any word to it. But when we get to Aubrey Plaza. And Agatha returns to the group. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Why don't you show us your battle scars? So they're talking about, this is what you was talking about earlier, Cyfax, the scars that all of these chicks apparently have. And, you know, it's girls' time, right? It's girls talking about girl stuff. Look, man, none of this is fucking interesting, man. We are talking about. You guys aren't hungry? No.
They're not hungry?
Not at all. Not at all. They just went through a battle. They're not hungry. But yeah, Aubrey Plaza basically starts her little tale about her scars. And she says, yeah, you know, I have some scars. You know, I fell in love once, you know. And she says, yes, she is my scar. Let me back it up to her actual little speech. Oh, wait, no, one more. Okay. So she says, a long time ago, I loved someone. All right. And what happened with that love that she had? And I had to do something that I did not want to do. I think she's the one that probably took the kid, right? I mean, I think that's pretty obvious.
Probably sacrificed the kid to get the dark hold. And that might be her thing.
Yeah. So Aubrey Plaza was the one that had something to do with Agatha's son, which we saw at the beginning, disappearing, you know, or going missing or being sacrificed, whatever the case may be. We still are supposed to be guessing about this. But yeah, it was her fault. She had to do something she wanted to do. And by doing so, and it was her job. And by doing so, that hurt the person that she loved. And then she says, she is my scar, basically saying that Agatha is, you know, they had a relationship. They had a romance, you know. So, like you said, here it is right here, Jeff A. The rainbow is in full effect. In absolute full effect in this particular scene. You know, the gayest Marvel of all time. That's basically what we got here. Okay.
Yeah,
there
they're
was a lot of stuff like that. There was more than this. Yeah. There was more than this because there was the black chick said, I don't know whether to be scared of her or ask her for her phone number or some shit when Aubrey Plaza showed up at the very beginning. She had made that line. So clearly that's a gay reference. I'm going to ask for her phone number. Like, they're throwing it all in here. Look, we've only seen 4 episodes. This right here probably strongly hints at the lesbian relationships. It's going to get bigger. I have no doubt in my mind, by the time we get to episode 9, like they were saying, it's going to be absolutely jam-packed with lesbian references of all shapes and sizes. What's next? A bunch of shouting women bashing the ground with a branch somewhere in the forest. I don't know, Paula Bean. I don't know, but it sure as hell isn't entertainment. That's not what's next. All right. It's not what's next at all. But yeah, as we get through this thing, basically, oh yeah, I forgot this part where it said, don't think for a second I've forgotten about what you said in the sound booth. Why aren't you trying to get her ass up out of there right now? You should be attacking her. Y'all should all be using your powers because she just wants your bodies. She wants your blood and your bodies, but you have forgotten and you seem to be okay with it. You know, y'all can always eliminate her.
They should also be hating on Agatha too, because it sounds like she's killed all the witches she went with the last time. So it's like they should be kind of against both of them, but
they're just like cannon fodder, right?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, man. Mobs, she missed the scissoring. yeah, obviously that's what was going on. Smash like if it was agony all along, man. This is rough, man. This is one of the roughest things I've watched in a long time, y'all. This is one of the roughest shows I've watched in a while. And I've watched a lot of rough shows, but this one right here, this might be one of the hardest watches I've ever had. I cannot imagine a show that I have struggled to watch and enjoy and find any positivity more than Agatha. I am struggling to find something positive to say about the show other than Aubrey Plaza and her looks. Other than that, I don't know what I'm here for. I don't know. The only reason, I guess, money. I guess I'm making some bread off of it. But other than that, I'm talking about just like if I'm just a regular watcher, like, why am I watching this? What am I getting out of this show? And the truth is I don't know. Okay? I literally don't know.
I mean, maybe we'll see Mephisto and that, but they're gonna mess that character up if they bring him in too, and they'll probably gender swap him, is what it sounds like, anyways. But well, as they continue on, I don't know, man. It's just gonna be another the next couple of weeks are all gonna be more escape room style stuff, almost guaranteed. Like all their trials are just stuff like that, one for each of them. And that's just what we're gonna get, apparently.
T.
I agree with Cyphex. It's not what's the meaning of watching the show, man? The only thing that it's got is you might say it's kind of Halloween themed. It hasn't shown up or anything, man. And then they throw that lame shit in there at the end, man. It's like, come on, dude, Disney, you're a family organization, man. Your whole premise was based upon family fun. How does that is not the new age family, man. That just doesn't it's just hard. It leads to tough conversations if I'm trying to watch and enjoy this with my children, right? Stuff that I shouldn't have to explain based on a television show, right? And right. Yes, as a parent, I'm in control of what they're watching, but I don't know what the script is. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like that's not a conversation. I should be able to enjoy that with my kids because it's based on Marvel characters and okay. Now, if you feel like it's too much, then have a pre-warning that says, hey man, this might be something you can't watch with your kids. I don't think that Disney is showing true integrity. I think their intentions are intended for wellness. However, it's not so easy when you're the actual person who has to parent, right? You have to parent your way through that stuff. And I just don't think it's necessary to be. It's not necessary. You don't see men kissing in the show. I mean, you don't see men kissing women in the show, but yet you see that. I mean, or you were about to see that. That's irresponsible, man. And I don't see where are all these mom groups and all these people advocacies going out saying, "Hey, we don't like that. We want to boycott that." I don't hear that stuff. You know why? Because they've been muted. They're mute because they don't really exist. They don't really exist. And instead of it being just about good content, they have to throw that little dagger in there, and it makes you feel like a squirrel. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not sure I want to be back for that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't.
I mean, it's a rough time because, you know, like you said, T, if you're a parent, you know, you got to really start asking the question, like, is Disney Plus right for my kids? You know, it's like back in the day, you used to say that about horror movies. You know, it's like, hey, man, I don't really want my kids watching horror, you know, because that might, you know, do this or that, or violent games, or violent this or violent that, or whatever. You like, you know, you had those real, like, honest questions to yourself about that. But now you got to really start having those questions about Disney. Like, you know, Disney doesn't seem like it's necessarily family friendly, or, you know, it's baked into the values that we grew up with as parents, you know, when we're now parents. It just seems like it's completely different. The company has absolutely changed. And no longer can I just park my kid in front of a show and be like, yeah, this is cool. You know, it's on Disney. No, you really got to start thinking.
But, you know, hey, one of my favorite shows is Foundation, man. Foundation has scenes that are, you know, they're a little risque, you know. They have a lot of same-sex scenes, right? But it's such a fluid thing because the story is so good in the show Foundation, where you got good writing, you got concentrated effort, and that's an Apple project. When I watched this thing on Disney, man, I'm like, wait a minute, it's a comedy that has to have that. So you mean to tell me in order for me to accept this has to be a comedy? There's nothing funny about that, right? You like, what was the intention? What was the purpose of that scene? How was that romantic? That wasn't even shot in a romantic way.
It wasn't.
Right?
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It's not even authentic. They're doing it to do it. There's nothing authentic about it. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like organic to these two characters, because you don't even care about the characters. Right. The characters are just there.
She just popped up.
Especially when she comes back after not being there since the first episode, and the only thing you kind of know about her is that she kind of basically wants to kill Agatha. But in this one,
so Agatha leans in for a kiss.
In love with her. It's like, what the hell?
Let me get this episode over with so I can drop this shit off. So Agatha leans in for the kiss. Aubrey Plaza pulls back and like, no, you know, all right. So we had a moment there, and then she says, that boy isn't yours. So that's, I guess, it for Agatha's the teen being Agatha's kid. It's not. So out of everything we got in this episode, the only thing of any substance is these 4 words that matter to this entire series. Nothing that happened in this episode means a thing. None of the character. There was no character development, number one. But even with all of the, there's nothing funny. There's nothing in this episode that means anything except that boy isn't yours. Okay, at least now we're forwarding the story into the things that they have set up from the very beginning. Who is Teen? Who is he? I still think he's Wanda's kid. I think that's pretty obvious. But nevertheless, who is Teen? We don't know. But that's basically what this is it. These 4 words are the only thing of any relevance, of any consequence to this overall series. With this episode, nothing else happened. Nothing else happened. Nothing else mattered. And when you have, where is it at right here? When you have 35 minutes of it didn't matter, except for 4 words.
The only thing they did was apparently take out the possibility that he's her kid. So now it's he's either Wiccan or he's an agent of Mephisto. That's the only thing that episode did.
And I think it's both. I think they're just going to make it both. He's both in he's because remember, Wiccan really didn't exist in WandaVision. You know, he was kind of a figment of her imagination. So, yeah, I think somehow Mephisto is going to be the ultimate villain behind all of this. And somehow he used whatever Wanda was doing to manifest Wiccan. And that's who this kid is. And he's trying to bring his mother back. Yeah, I agree with all of the but again, the only thing, if you're just thinking about somebody from a pure storytelling standpoint, if you're just thinking about this from a pure storytelling standpoint, nothing in this episode mattered except for those 4 words. Nothing else mattered. Nothing. Whatever was going on with the Asian chick didn't matter. You know, there's no character development, there's no world building, there's nothing.
That might end up being the only point of the show, is that he brings back Wanda, so now they can bring Wanda back into the MCU,
and that's it.
That'll probably be the only thing.
We're about to go through
a show if they do that, but that's about it. That's the only thing I can see them doing.
Yeah, because plot. The plot needs to happen. We need to get Wanda back in. Hey, what's the most? Look, they should have made this shit just like a 45-minute, special, like Werewolf by Night. That might have actually been fun. Hey, just keep it to 45 minutes. Just pack all the most interesting elements of your dumb story, Jack Schaefer. Pack that into a 45-minute episode. We'll have Agatha all along, and then now we got Wanda back. That's it. We don't have to sit through a season of this crap. Because again, sitting through a season of this is going to be torture. We still got 5 episodes to go. All right. But yeah, anyway, that was it, man. That was it for Agatha.
Episodes. We don't have to watch it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And that's why, that's what.
See, I promised the people, man. I promised the people.
I know. But I'm talking rhetorically, right? Like we
sure.
That's the thing, right? And I think that's what happened with Acolyte. That's what's going to happen with this. That's actually probably what happened with Ahsoka too. I'm not getting what you're not delivering on things. You're not delivering on customer satisfaction expectation. I'll give you a case in point. Went to Carl's Jr. yesterday. I don't know if you guys got a Carl's Jr. man. Let me get a big Carl, ketchup and cheese only, man. Dude, I'm paying $16 for this burger. I'm sitting in line, man. I'm waiting there, man. I'm waiting. They give me this burger, man. Dude, it's right around the corner from your house, dude. The goddamn burger looked like they threw the whole ketchup bottle on the burger and just get here, fuck it, here. That's what we're getting right now. Just fuck it, here. Just gonna give them whatever they want. Fuck it. We're getting that, man. And then the motherfucker got mad when I went inside, like, hey, man, dude, can you give me a burger that doesn't look like it threw up? Come on, man. Like, can you just give me a burger that actually looks like a burger? Like, we're not getting a show that actually looks like a show. Like, they're not even masking this in. I can see if they were being like deceptive, man, and they like, kind of put this in there and kind of put that. There's plenty of material that they could have adapted to make the story make sense, but it just seems so discombobulated. The main character isn't even the main character in this series right now. Do you understand that?
So who's the main character? Who do you think the main character is, T?
I think so far the main character is the big booty chick and the kid Wicked.
I mean, everything runs through Agatha. That much is clear. Man, everything is kind of run through Agatha. She's the catalyst for everything that's happening, but she's not interesting. So maybe that's what you're saying, because she's not interesting. Teen isn't interesting, but he has something like he has a mystery about him. So you're trying to figure out what's Teen's mystery. Who is?
But
Teen?
This show is about
eliminated. And look, they set it up like, oh, well, maybe he's Agatha's kid. So they set that up at the beginning, and now that's been squashed in the 4th episode. So I don't know, like, why they even set that up. Why not just get right to the story and then do something interesting with that instead of leaving that for the mystery to be solved? Go ahead.
And when it ends, you know how the show is done poorly. When it ends, I'm not looking forward to the next episode. Like, oh man, did you see that? Man, oh, I wonder what's going to happen in the next episode. Isn't that the point of comics? To be like, oh man, I can't wait to pick up the next episode, man. Oh man, or next comic, man, to see what happens, man. How are they going to continue? How is so-and-so going to get out of that? This story is so disconnected from reality, man. And then, like I said, they pigeonholed that last scene in there with them girls, man. That was crazy, dude. That was unnecessary, man. Unnecessary. Man, I'd rather scrub my eyeballs of that than seeing old lady smegma. I mean, come on, man. This show is crazy. And I'm going to put alkaline water on the kid to heal him. Come on, man. Like, it just is just dumb, dude. They can't even explain this stuff. And they've got enough time to do the details for what they need in this story, man. Like, it's uninteresting. She's a witch, man, but it's so uninteresting. Like, are you going to be a witch? Are you that bitch? Are you that witch? Who are you? Like, what is taking so long? Why? How are you getting outdone by Shang-Chi
How you getting done out by Wakanda Forever? How? Dora Milaje is killing the show, man. I'm telling you, man, that donkey is donkeying. What is happening here?
She ain't that. Look, T, man, you putting too much extras on that, man. She all right. She all right, man. She got a nice little backside, but it ain't nothing crazy, okay? Like, slow down with that, bro. Slow down with that, man. All right. Look, let me get to some super chats real quick. Everybody, thank you very much for rocking it out with us. We're about to wrap this up. 96 of you guys, I appreciate that. Dragon Master for another $1. Thank you very much for the $1, Dragon Master. Appreciate that. Joker for 5 says, they get millions, yet I used to come up with better stories playing with action figures as a kid. Bro, we all did. We all did. All of the YouTube community probably could do a million times better than what they're giving us with Agatha. You know, it shows that Marvel really doesn't care about these characters. Kevin Feige, the people that are writing, they don't care about these characters. They care about what they want to do. They don't care about us. They're not interested in the fans. And that's one of the things you guys have always heard me say. Listen to the fans and you can't go wrong. If you do what the fans want to do, you will make a ton of money. Look at the Joker. If the Joker just paid attention to the paying customer that made that original film a $1 billion movie, if they paid attention to those guys, they would be fine. That thing, I guarantee you, is not going to make not even half of that. I would be shocked if the Joker 2 makes half of what it made in the original. If it gets to $500 million, I'm going to be shocked.
Once the word of mouth of that movie comes out and it gets more and more spread out there, that thing's going to tank, man.
Yeah, it's going to tank, man. Because, again, the people that made that thing a $1 billion movie wanted that. They didn't want what y'all gave, but they wanted what made it a $1 billion movie. Why wouldn't you do that? Oh, because we care more about our agenda. Okay, well, then you clearly don't care about money, and you clearly don't care about your fans and your audience. And so your audience will depart. You know, and that's the main thing. Thank you very much, Joker, for the 5. Then finally, we got Greg E., member for 1 month, written by morons. No hope with DEI management. Yeah, as long as DEI is running the roost and handling things out there in Hollywood, you know, we're done. Okay, we're not going to get the quality content that we used to get, which is sad, honestly, which is very sad because, you know, Hollywood used to be, you know, where great stories were made, great storytelling, not always, but good, solid movies, TV shows. We're not getting that anymore. We're getting one-offs here and there like The Penguin, all right? Like House of the Dragon. HBO seems to double and triple down on quality. But everybody else just kind of says, whatever, man. We'll just steal an IP, all right? We'll buy an IP out from the original owner, and then we'll just write slop, and we'll sell it to the hungry masses, you know? I still remember the days... Look, I still remember the days when I would beg and plead and cry for a superhero movie. Now I kind of don't even want one. You know? But you remember the days where we were suffering without, like, nah, man, we had like Batman, you know, from, you know, Tim Burton. We had Superman, Batman. We had nothing from Marvel, you know, all through the 80s. All the way through the 90s. We didn't have a lot.
I've talked about this before, man. Pardon me. I've talked about this before. We're being subtly seduced into accepting stuff that's bullshit, man. You saw that happen in The Running Man back in '87 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember when he was they manipulated things to make it look like a certain way, and it really didn't happen. It happened this way. It didn't happen. That's what's happening with TV now, man. You've accepted things that are happening, so it's like, oh man, I'm not going to question anything. Oh, okay, that's just what's happening. They don't have the advent of movie magic anymore, right? Because it's just regular. You know, somebody could do that on a webcam or do whatever they need to do and make it look efficient, man. We could write a better show in fucking 30 minutes than these people could do that. And is there a room full of people getting paid like up to almost $7,000 a week or an episode to do stuff, man? It's crazy, man. It doesn't make any sense. The level of not attention to detail. Sci-Fax points out something in the show like, hey man, that's easy to see. Like, where is the level of detail that's going to make me suspend my disbelief? At what point have you suspended your disbelief in the show?
My disbelief is that they're even made this shit, number one, and then number two, that, you know, they don't know how to write. Like, these people are millionaires, man. There's people are making millions and millions and millions of dollars to write slop. to write utter trash. So that's where my disbelief is. But to answer your question, no, you don't suspend your disbelief. You're constantly being taken out of the story to try to explain some of the nonsense that you're seeing. I'm not like captivated and wrapped up in the world. I'm constantly like, why did they do this? I'm like an outsider watching a show, asking the writer and the director and the actors, why did you make these choices? Why did you do this? I should be wrapped up in the story that they're telling, but instead I'm questioning every move that they're making in the storytelling itself. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Where was the seduction in that last scene? Where was the seduction, the moment that led up to that made your heartbeat to be like, do, 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 do? Where was that at? It's non-existent. It's non-existent,
not
like
there.
the plot of the show. But they seduce you with your eyes to make you think, okay, all this devil worship and shit and all this fucking, all that stuff. You put more into that than the actual scene that you made intentional. You're right. You put that intentionally in, and it wasn't seamless to make you say, okay, man, I can see that. They surely had some kind of connection going on. Oh my gosh, are we going to see nipples here? Are we going to see no? But they talked about this was written by like a sophomoric. Like somebody who is very sophomoric, man. Like, is it a comedy? Is it a dramedy?
It was written by Jack Schaefer. This is Jack Schaefer's writing. Jack Schaefer is the showrunner of WandaVision. I believe she also wrote Black Widow. She was the screenwriter for Black Widow.
It's horrible.
People just fell upwards, man. It's crazy.
Let me.
And Jack is short for Jacqueline, right? Jay Quellen. Jay Quellen Schaefer wrote this.
Let me pull her up here. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, so here's her. Let me share her.
Come on, Jay Quellen. Jay Quellen.
So here's Jack Schaefer. All right. This is her right here. Jack Schaefer. Okay. Jacqueline Schaefer, like you said, T. Here's her credentials. All right. So this is what she's done. Filmography, Timer, Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Oh, look, Captain Marvel. Okay, uncredited. She was an uncredited writer. Then she wrote The Hustle. I don't think I ever saw that. And then she also came up with the story for Black Widow. And then she's the creator of WandaVision and Agatha All Along. And she says she wrote 2 episodes, directed 3 episodes. Look, if you're the creator, this is all you. Okay, this is all you. So she's been, she's done 4 Marvel projects. All right, or at least a part of 4 Marvel projects. None of them I've liked. All right, I haven't liked. WandaVision started out solid. I think WandaVision first half was interesting. I was like, okay, what are we doing here?
The first 4 or 5 episodes of that, it was actually kind of interesting. It was watchable.
And then it fell off. And then it fell all the way off. All right, so that's who Jack Schaefer is, folks. All right, she's written 4 Marvel projects. One was kind of interesting halfway. Everything else was garbage. And they're probably going to give her another. She's probably going to get another series after this. It's mind-boggling. It's not.
You know what, folks?
Yeah.
This is an embarrassment, dude. This show is an embarrassment. This is 2 embarrassments in a row. The Acolyte, that last Star Wars movie. Actually, that whole trilogy of Star Wars movies was an embarrassment, man. This is such an embarrassing thing to be a part of, man. They need to stop this, man. Cut it out. I'm not advocating for anybody to lose their jobs. I'm saying just do better, man. Come on, man. You've got us starving for good content right now. And we're like, man, what is going on, dude? You have the money, dude. Yeah, you're raising prices on this and I'm getting this crap. Come on, dude. What are you doing?
They tend to say like Hollywood and stuff is like 5 years behind. So they're going to maybe finally start getting some stuff going because of all the backlash they've gotten for the last four years. But there's still going to be a bunch more that's coming out. I mean, there's
but look what you said about, look what both your reviews say about Joker. Okay, you were hitting on all cylinders, DC, and then what? Boom. No, we don't want to be on top. You know what I mean? We want to be.
Joker is so embarrassing, man. That's such an embarrassing move that these cats made with the Joker too. Faliadu. That was so
disappointing. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like,
I was sitting in the theater. Look, I was in the theater with a packed crowd, and everybody was silent. Nobody said a word. Everybody was silent when the theater was over. When the movie was over, the cats that was leaving in my aisle. It's like 4 or 5 people on my aisle alone. just jumped up and ran up out of there. Normally in Burbank, people are kind of staying later and conversating and talking and chatting in the theater while the credits are rolling because they want to give some respect to the people that worked on the movie. So they kind of hang back and watch the credits. They don't just run up out of there. Man, about 4 or 5 people just boom, gone. Knocking past my knees, man. Move. I'm trying to hurry up and get up out of here.
Dude, I had a guy sitting 2 seats away from me, and he leaned over and he was just like, "What the hell was that?" He didn't know me at all, man. But he had to say something, and I was like, like
I don't even know you, but I want to ask you a question. What the hell was that?
Exactly.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
You gonna see it, T?
I don't think so, man. You said not to see it, D. I'm not gonna.
I told T. It said T. Sci-Fax. When I was leaving out of there, I got in the car. I got on the phone like immediately. I called T. I said, "Don't you dare watch this. Don't watch this movie. Do not go and see this movie. I wish I didn't see this movie."
Yeah, it kind of ruined the first one for me, man. Like
T, I was going off, wasn't I? I was going off, T. I was going off, man.
Yeah. He usually positive, and he was very, very upset, man. I mean, like he's being nice when he's saying pissed. He was just so bad he had to get off the phone, man. He was hot. He's never hot at movies. Never hot, man. But he sees that DC fumble, man. Just like you did. You're saying, like, come on, man. You fumbled, dude. You had the ball. You're on the goal line, dude. You got all 4 downs to score, and you fumble on the first play. Why? Dumb, dude. Dumb.
It's like right after they just got a bunch of goodwill from the Penguin and stuff too. It's
like,
all right, cool, man. And
I had been talking about that. Dude. I had been saying, okay, you got the Penguin going. If the Joker is good, if Creature Commandos is good, you might be able to put, some positive momentum going. Nope.
You think Creature Commandos going to be good now?
I think Creature Commandos got a shot. Yes, I do, T. Yes, I do. And the reason that I think it is because, once again, James Gunn has not been bad in the superhero genre, okay? He hasn't. He's been good. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt until I see differently. So yes, I'm giving James
cartoons in with this. You expect somebody to take you seriously as an organization, and you mixing that in? Come on, man. One of these, you know what they're going to mess up and do? One of these times, and Warner Brothers owns this property. They're going to make a Rick and Morty freaking real life movie, and that thing is going to do gangbusters if they do it well. They're going to do a Rick and Morty movie, and it's going to do more money than what DC's put out there, dude, because Warner Brothers has properties. They just don't know how to adapt them, dude. A Rick and Morty show, man, a Rick and Morty movie. If you do a Rick and Morty series, real life, it's going to make money. It's going to make, if you did an Invader Zim, that's going to make money. People want to see, I just want to see, can you make it look real life? Can you do that for me, please? They canceled Ben 10. Do you hear that? They just canceled the Ben 10 project. That would have been great, dude. Been great for Lord. You could have had toy lines. Can you do something that makes boys want to be masculine and say, man, I want to be like Ben 10, man? Like nothing. Instead, you want them painting their fingernails and playing quarterback for the Chicago Bears.
Man, don't talk about my Bears, bro.
Those my Bears too. You know I'm a Bears fan, man. Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more super chat before we rose up out of here. Cam the Great for $5. Is there hope Mortal Kombat 2 comes out next year? Ed, there is still hope. There is still hope. Mortal Kombat 2 comes out next year, and Ed Boon helped with the script. First looks are promising. Sleeper hit. I honestly didn't hate the reboot of Mortal Kombat. I didn't hate it, but I felt like they should have got right to the tournament. Now it's like we're finally getting to the tournament. Like, why didn't y'all just do the tournament in the first movie and then, move on after that? But I'm hoping that, look, I love Mortal Kombat, the original, the very first Mortal Kombat. That was great, man. With Christopher Lambert as Raiden.
It's still fun to watch every now and then, man.
Yeah. I was looking for that in this next one, and we just didn't get it.
No,
so I'm hoping, crossing fingers, I got to cross my fingers up.
Mortal Kombat and Spawn were movies back then that I was like, man, I want them to redo these with the kind of graphics that they can achieve now. I'm like, man, you could do some cool stuff. And Mortal Kombat was all right, but we'll see with the second one. Once they do the tournament, maybe they'll amp it
Spawn
up.
was so bad. Spawn was so bad, dude.
Spawn was trash, man.
Oh, yeah.
Spawn was
so bad.
trash. Look, and the Mortal Kombat 2 was the worst movie ever, man. That was one of the god awfulest worst movies.
That's what Warner
all
Brothers
time.
does. Warner Brothers does. They'll have a property like Mortal Kombat that came out during the pandemic, dude. Everybody's pumped and like, yeah, come on, bring it. And they what? Drop the ball. And you know
It
they
was lackluster,
shoot
yeah.
different versions of it, right? They shoot different versions. And look at the version we got, dude. You mean to tell me that tested the best? Come on, man. Like, that was like one of the worst. You're like, you had something here that you could have did something with. You just didn't know how to do it. Come on, man.
Yep. Agreed with all of these. Agreed with all of them, man. First Mortal Kombat was awesome. Soundtrack was banging. Yep. Absolutely, man. Look, guys, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Cam the Great, for that 5. Appreciate that as well. It's been fun hanging out with you guys after that 30 minutes of 35 minutes or 40 minutes of torture that I had to endure with Agatha. At least y'all rocked it out with us. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so everybody, hang in, pay attention. I am going on a short trip to Nashville. So content will be limited. I'm not going to have content out every day like I normally do. I might be able to stream while I'm out there, but we got to see. But make sure that you guys get over there and follow Cyfax, follow Uncle TT. Are you going to do any videos, bro?
I'm going to do videos. I'm going to drop a video, probably a couple videos tomorrow, man. I'm going to drop some videos. It's going to be T-spiracies, man, and conspiracies. Don't worry, man. Hey, click my little vision, my little thing there. Oh, pause. Click my big thing there. And then, you know what I mean? Do your thing. And come on, man. Like, it can't be the leading rusher, man, if it ain't big. But look, I'm going to tell you something. Check me out, man. It ought to be a good thing.
Hey, check out Cyfax. I just dropped Cyfax and T's links in the chat. You guys get over there, support these brothers. Give them a like, give them a subscribe, watch their videos. Okay, they still new, so they got to get to the monetization rate. So they're gonna need a lot of support from you guys.
It's gonna be a while away, but you know, I'm started on it.
Hey, every video y'all make is a step closer to monetization. So make sure you guys are watching their videos. T just got a little like teaser, but watch it. You know, that helps them. So watch T's video, watch Cyfax's videos, help them get to that monetization a lot quicker with your help. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being a part of the family and helping me out with my
talking about Smegma. We're definitely talking about Smegma. Smegma is going to be on the scene.
Hey, look, look, make sure y'all give Kata, because Kata didn't show up tonight. Kata didn't show up. And remember, Kata said it was Kata that was supposed to be here. Cyfax and Pierre here. Where's Kata? Make sure y'all give Kata some love too. And not you troll his ass. All right. Troll his ass. Get over there on Twitter and talk shit. Because he's supposed to be here. He's supposed to be here.
Issue 6 is what's going to be my first video.
Now, maybe, just maybe not. And look, Andrew is shouting his channel out. Man, go troll him. Go troll him.
Andrew,
don't be shouting his channel
special,
out.
Andrew, man. You kind of something special, Andrew.
Look, he didn't show up, man. He didn't come through. I'm talking shit. Yeah, Kata, I'm talking shit. Where you at, bro? You supposed to be here suffering like the rest of us. Kata dipped out on us, man. I'm just tripping, man. I think honestly, I think he might have had to work or something to that effect. So I'm just giving him a rough time. But look, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us on the Nightcap Agatha edition. We'll be back again next week. Okay. All right. I'm back from Nashville on Sunday. So we might do a stream on Sunday, but we'll definitely have a Nightcap on Wednesday covering Agatha episode 5. I don't know what to expect at this point. I think it's all trash. All right. I think it's just all garbage, regardless of what it is. But thank you very much, every last one of you guys, for hanging out with us. Thanks for dropping money, dropping the super chats, dropping likes. Really appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.